Hello Capricorn, welcome to Gracie's Gamut. Today we will be doing a love and relationship reading for you. Remember that this is a general reading, it is not a personal read. Take what's for you, leave the rest, but stick around long enough to know the difference. Also, it is timeless. Take the energy from the video, from when you see it, to a few weeks out. We're going to start off with a Priestess of Light, and we will pull a dark mirror as well to maybe see the lighter and darker side of things going on for you at this time. Okay, I'm going to do a quick shuffle because way too many shut out. I feel at times that is a, like, slap it out of your hand. You gotta shuffle this. Okay. Or reshuffle it, should I say. Okay, what do we have? There we go. Wings of Light. Becoming something new. I feel like some of you are transitioning to something else. Transitioning in your mindset, I feel like. Being more aware of yourself, what you want, the things that you want in life. This could be physical changes as well. I feel like attitude changes for some of you. It seems like somebody may have kind of thought they deserved some things. Regardless of what effort they put into it. Don't take offense. Sometimes people end up doing this, right? And that's everybody. You start to almost take advantage of others, or you don't mean to, but it just seems like, oh, if you start relying on somebody a little too much. This could be all this is about, is relying a little too much on someone and then expecting the outcome to be great anyway, even though you didn't put as much effort in as you thought you were doing, right? Let's see. And there could be a change here with that. Realizing some things about your current situation. And the changes that can be made, or can be made at a faster rate if you put more positive energy into it. We have Atonement. Atonement. And this card, there's a couple cards out of this deck that remind me of the Ten of Swords. It's a lot about painful, I feel like painful memories with this card. Things that are following you around almost. Like and I'm looking at the fact that here these swords are in her back. It's just the tip of the sword, right? But they're still stuck. They're still stuck in there. So there's this weight. Like pulling. Could you imagine walking around with this many swords in your back? Just the tip of the sword, right? But somehow they're still stuck in there. So every step, the weight of it bounces and digs a little deeper. This feels like somebody holding on to some things from the past. And maybe not even for some of you realizing that you're doing this. I'm going to read from the book on these. I don't always read on them, or both of them especially, but I feel like it's needed at this time. There may be something else underlying here that I'm not feeling that Spirit can bring through, and that's why they had me pull this card. Okay. Wings of Light. A powerful time of personal transition, perhaps even total transfiguration, is upon you. Your spirit is working from within to bring radical shifts in your attitude and energy. Wow. Exactly what I was feeling. Maybe I didn't have to read after all. Old feelings of being stuck will drop away with every step forward you take. This shift can be so significant that it could redefine you and reveal the essential nature of your soul. Even your appearance may change. Wow. Wow, okay. On a practical level, something you're working on might be just about to take off, or this may mark an accelerated external move, a sudden change of personal residence, or even an unexpected work relocation. When this card appears in your spread, make sure you take note of which others are laid out on each side. These cards could indicate some specific details about the types of changes on the horizon. Be open to these and other new adventures. That is so funny that it's exactly what I was feeling. I don't always know the exact meaning of the cards, especially ones like this that don't come out real often for me to read from it, right? But that's what I felt from it. Okay. Atonement. And the funny thing is, it said to watch the cards it comes out with, and it came out with atonement. So this could be a key to what the changes are being made here. And I feel like this is shedding these painful memories, the things that are holding you back, that perhaps you didn't realize were even holding you back. All right, we have the number 31, atonement. Accepting the full burden of responsibility, the fair as well the unfair, with no discount. Accepting pain is a way to survive the pain. Not all things burn, but some should. Atonement is about paying the bills, unadulterated, unfiltered, not negotiated. It is about full and open acceptance of consequences and a little more. It is also about paying for the price of others, letting go of all ifs and buts, and taking it all in, whether it's ours to take or another's to shoulder. If you have a piece of what puts you at fault, normally you would try to separate it and weigh it evenly with what makes the other at fault, and with what you make, and with what you made it right. A little for a little. But rarely does it move anything forward. Sometimes we need a clean slate, and it's done by going through it all, paying more than is due to create closure for yourself, for others. You take the dark in so that others can stay in the light, even if they don't deserve it, even if you don't deserve it. Shouldering the burden of something that has happened, accepting your part in it. I feel like accepting your part. I feel like someone's walking around taking more of the. It almost feels like when you have a breakup and the other person acts like it doesn't bother them at all, and they move on, and they're with someone else, and here you're still alone, and or still searching for love to compensate for what you've lost. That's what it feels like a little bit here, like just constantly shouldering, like they say, shouldering the pain, right? Taking the burdens on. Accept what is yours and let go of the rest of it, and realize your part in something. That's what this feels like. Realize your part. I feel like I'm going back to what I was saying earlier about maybe not realizing that you were putting a little more burden on someone else, and then you expected a great outcome. This may be about a breakup that has happened. Someone may have not realized they weren't putting as much effort in. You thought you were, but you weren't, possibly. This isn't everybody. This is someone. That is obviously, I felt it for a reason. So just know that this may be a time when you realize, I've got to take the responsibility, my part of the responsibility, why the relationship did not work out. Okay. Let's get into the body of your read. And this card tried to flip, and it is the Empress. This is creating something new, definitely. I feel like you're in a mode where you're ready to make changes in your life, and you have the power, and realizing you have the power to change your situation. I feel like someone has felt stuck. You don't feel you can get out of a miserable situation, or get away from negative energy, but you can and you will at this time. You have the Page of Cups in the reverse. I feel like there's somebody hiding feelings for you. With this in the reverse, you know, the pages are messengers or messages coming in through here, maybe to clarify a situation or to bring something out in the open. I feel like this is about, obviously it's cups, it's about maybe an emotional attachment, or someone having love for you. I do feel like with it being in the reverse, this could be someone keeping their feelings from you as well. Someone you have seen regularly, I feel. You have the Two of Cups. Yeah, definitely some kind of a reveal here. Someone that's been keeping their feelings for you silent. I feel like maybe this coming out in the open, and them offering, wanting to have a relationship with you. I'm not sure that some of you are ready. I think you're still carrying this burden here, and this may be where this change comes in. Maybe this person approaching you, hey, I wanna make it solid, right? I want us to connect like this, because I have a strong connection with you. I feel like there's this may open your eyes and bring about some change in the way things are. Oh, we have the Death card that came out with the Sun in the reverse. Okay. The death card can be about death, but mostly when it comes up, it's about the end of a situation, the death of a situation, things ending. But they, it seems, I feel like something that has ended, it's caused some darkness. The sun in the reverse, I feel like, this is past tense. You felt like you were, it could be about this situation, this breakup. You thought that you weren't going to have to be, in the, the dating scene anymore. Possibly you were with somebody that you thought was you were gonna be with for a while. I think this is keeping you from going into relationships. This may be past, something you went through, and this has caused you to say, I don't want a relationship, when really you do. I feel like there's loneliness here. I feel like there's shouldering whatever happened with that relationship, and still feeding negativity from it. I do feel like that this ending caused this darkness, or I feel like shade. It's the sun card in the reverse. It makes me feel like being in the shade, like the sun not touching your skin. It does feel like a little darkness. I feel like you're holding on to this, whether you know it or not. I feel like you're holding on to something from a breakup or from a loss from the past. Kind of still in the shadow of the darkness, like a big tree, right? A big gnarly tree. All right. We have 4 of them together. King of Swords in the reverse. The Lovers. Judgment in the reverse. Let's move these down a little bit. We'll go ahead and put these on top of each other here. And the Magician. Okay. We have the King of Cups on the bottom of the deck overshadowing the read. I feel like your heart's wide open right now, whether you know it or not. You want something more. You're longing for something more. And I feel like who we're talking of is quite a bit emotional right now with this King of Cups. You're leading with your heart on things. This may be, the loneliness is getting to you. You can be around people all day, but you could still be lonely, right? If you just don't have the relationship that you want, love relationship. I feel like this King of Swords in the reverse is, I feel like there's a possibility that this is you as well. The swords are about communication, right? I feel like you haven't been talking. You haven't been telling somebody how you really feel about them, okay? I feel like you need to open up. I feel like you're kind of clammed up. You can make a difference. You can open up. I feel like someone has feelings for you with this Page of Cups that they're kind of keeping on the low. I feel like you not talking, you talking the way you do. I feel like someone is talking to your person that you're having, if you're dating them, or you guys are together but not together. It feels like, kind of like, I feel like you're telling them you don't want a relationship. You just want, no, I don't want to get into a relationship. I just want, I like the way it is, and you stay at your house, I stay at my house, and we just do whatever. But I think they want more than that from you. But it feels like you might want more than that too, but you're holding these swords in your back, right, from this other situation. This Lovers is new love, right? This is new love. This may be commitments as well. Contracts. This can signify contracts as well. And this could be maybe in your head, in your heart, when you really commit to somebody, it's like a contract bonding with them for you. Maybe that's how it was with this relationship over here. You felt like it was contractual, right? Like if you put all your in, they're supposed to put all their in, and they didn't, or they it's like they broke the contract, right? And maybe you don't want to get into another contract, but I feel like this is coming here. This person, if you open up and tell them that yes, I wouldn't mind having a relationship. If you want to try, I feel like they're going to definitely want it, and they're going to offer it up, right? Okay. You have Judgment in the reverse. This may be as well why you're not talking, why you're not telling them this. You're afraid that they don't want that. So you'll to protect your heart, you keep it hard, right? You keep yourself in a shell. You keep yourself with a helmet on, like, and don't say anything about what you really feel, kind of acting like your heart got a hard shell, right? Because you're afraid of getting back into this situation again. But you're still in that situation, whether you know it or not, because you're not trying to change or be into anything else. We have the Magician here. I feel like this is definitely something you've drawn in for yourself. Your heart wants it, okay? The Magician can imply bringing about things just because you want it so badly, and maybe you're denying yourself to the fulfillment, to finish it, right? To finish it off, to fulfill it, to maybe close out that situation so that you can begin anew with someone else properly. I do feel like you manifested this you manifested this new person in your life, and they're very good. I feel like they're good for you. You're good for each other, but you are, I feel like you're someone who just keeps like, I don't want a relationship, but you have feelings for this person. They have feelings back, and they're not going to, as long as they think that you don't want that, they're not going to. They're not going to act like they want it like that either, okay? Just saying. All right, let's go on here and get some cards for clarity. And the whole while, the King of Cups is ruling over this, right? Emotional, getting emotionally attached to someone, even though you try to hold back, okay? Act like you don't really want it when you do, okay? We have the Five of Cups. I feel like definitely, I'm going to put this here, because you got yourself stuck in this. You still got your head even going back to whatever this other relationship was, or what was going on with it. Wow, I'm just throwing cards all over here. I think I'm done with this deck already. Wow. Okay. What else does Capricorn need to know at this time? Anything else? Eight of Swords. And it hopped out over here. Self-imposed restriction. Keeping yourself in a bubble for fear of getting stabbed with these swords. But you're already stabbed. You already got the swords in your back that you haven't dislodged yet. Okay? I'm going to put that right there because I feel like you're focusing on the wrong things. You need to heal yourself from whatever happened and let it go. Okay? Here, this is what this feels like. Keeping yourself stuck in this, it's lonely in the bubble. It's lonely in there. And I feel like someone has a little bit of overuse of alcohol here as well. I gotta pin my hair up. I'm getting a little warm all of a sudden. Hot flashing, I guess. But it feels like you want out of it. You want more. You definitely want more. Your heart is laid out on the line here. But you're afraid to just lay it straight out in front of your person. Although, I think they're afraid of doing the same, even though they feel the connection, okay? So maybe you need to sit down and have a talk, okay? And let them know how you really feel, okay? All right, we're going to, at this time, I want to, if you resonated with this read so far, or if you, even if you didn't, if you're still here, that is. If you didn't, you might have left. But if you're still here, now is a time, if you want to know something or anything about this situation, these situations, should I say, or anything else, I'm going to pull some cards and tell you how it makes me feel, and hopefully it answers your question. If not, come back next time or go watch someone else's video as well, because it may be resonate with you more. Okay. Two of Wands in the reverse. The Two of Wands is kind of about, it can be about reminiscing, or it could be about, not reminiscing, but looking back over your life and things that have happened. It could be about making, trying to make a knowledgeable decision, right? Or an honoring decision, according to how things have been in the past, or you know, I feel like trying to reevaluate what got you where you are, and what path you can take to change it. And maybe at this time, kind of thinking about the things that you've been through and the things that have happened to you, what other people have done, that what contribution you've had to where you are. Goes back to this with the realizing the part you played, right? And trying to choose the proper path. Someone's wanting to know whether they should stay or go. I feel like you're kind of stuck in this, and I think with this in the reverse, it's kind of like this has happened in the past as well. It's a repeat process. You're just like, should I go? Should I stay? Should I go? I'm not sure. I think this is something you've already been through before. You stayed, obviously, and now you're thinking about it again. You're contemplating it. This may be someone asking about whether or not they should go. Should I leave this time? Should I really pack up and go? You have the Ace of Cups. This says yes. This is a yes. It's in the upright. I feel like aces are like yeses, right? And the aces are also gifts from the universe. I feel like you are holding yourself back from true love, real love. You're not happy in your situation. You want to go. You think that maybe there's something better. But then again, you stop and you say, well, what if I don't find that other person? What if I'm by myself for a while? If you're by yourself for a while, then so be it. Find yourself again. Find the old you. Do some of the things you like to do that you haven't done in a while, possibly because of your person. Maybe they didn't like the things you liked. Maybe you've had to stop doing some hobbies that you like. Possibly. Maybe you used to be somebody who liked to go out, and you stopped doing that because your person doesn't like that. Okay. Or maybe you do go out more and you didn't used to, and you want to stay home. You want to do other things. You want to do, I feel like someone wanting to be out in you know, hiking and camping and stuff like that, right? But your person wasn't that kind of person, so you were doing the things they wanted to do, and it seems like they just never want to do the things you want to do. It's always about what they want, right? I feel like letting that go, though, and walking away. This is a cups. This is the Ace of Cups. This is new love that can come in here. Abundance, prosperity. You can have everything. I feel like holding on to negative relationships or negative situations just harbors more negativity. Negative begets negative, right? You think negatively, more negative comes in. If you think positively, even if you gotta believe it in order for it to manifest. But I feel like you're highly manifesting right now, and that may be part of your problem, because if you're constantly thinking of the negative things, or thinking in a way other than self-honoring, then you're going to pull in those negative things, right? Okay, is there anything else here for Capricorn before I move on? Ooh, the moon in the reverse. This is some things being revealed here, and it jumped out right here on top of this. This could have to do with this situation as well. Something, a path being opened, okay? Door, I feel like you're going to see some things. You're going to see some things. You're going to know some realities coming in here for you about your situation, okay? No matter what the situation is. I do feel with this as well here. I feel like once you start thinking more positively, things are going to begin to really flow into you. Positive things. Your relationships get better. Your money situation gets better. Your living situation gets better. Okay? It feels like with that, there could be some moving away from where you live. Maybe there's negativity there that you keep feeling on a everyday nonstop basis. And you need to get away from that situation. All right. And this reveals itself to you once you make your move, okay? All right, we are going to pull a Grace card to close your read here, Capricorn. Let's see if there's... Whoa. Oh, look at love. Love right on the top there. But it is not the card that flipped, so we're not keeping that one. It is gift. And it's funny because we have this Ace of Cups here, and those are about gifts from the universe. Gift. Grace is a gift from God. We don't need to work hard to earn it, feel worthy enough to deserve it, or surrender our needs to receive it. The gift of grace is our birthright, right? Good things are yours if you want them. Good things are yours if you let it in, okay? Releasing negativity and bringing in the positive. Stop focusing. With the Five of Cups, it's about focusing on negative things. See how sad she looks, down she looks, frustrated. There are 2 cups sitting in front of her. Most depictions, the cups are in behind the person, and they can't see them, but she's like got it right. It's obvious. It's obvious what you need to do. But you may be keeping yourself blocked from it. Revisiting the past over and over. Okay, Capricorn, that's it for this read. Please like, share, subscribe. Join my community here if you want to. Have a great week. I'll see you next video.